What's up, my pal? It's angryponcho here. Welcome back to Dark Souls. We're taking our Fangboar helm down into the dark ruins of New Londo. And we're actually going to go so far down into the darkness that we have to wear a special ring just so we're allowed to be there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on now so I don't forget. Technically, we don't have to put it on until we go down into the boss arena. Well, until right before we go down to the boss arena, but you get the point. And so at last, we have reached the point in the game where it is worth it to go to New Londo Ruins. So it turns out, you can come to this area right straight away, as I discussed in the first episode, but even if you manage to fight through the ghosts, you can't really get to the end of the area. It's just not there until you have the Lord Vessel. Do I still have the ember I need to give to this guy? I honestly don't know. Yeah, I do. I still have the enchanted ember, which was in that pond in the woods.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more important...
Oh my god, I haven't talked to him yet. Okay, that's his first dialogue. And then...
Have you...
Yeah, you're not going to escape. I get it. Okay, cool. Great, you're a blacksmith. I would never have guessed.
Smith,
Would you like this ember, sir?
Hey, hang on. Is that a sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that. I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass up a flame like that.
I really feel like I recognize his voice actor too.
Oh, really? You are wonderful. I will forge a ricket masterpiece just for you. A weapon to make a legend out of me.
Okay, thanks.
Come back soon. Smith, don't...
Yeah, that make weapons that scale really well with intelligence, though, so... not this character. No, not this one. I'm strong. Strong of mind and strong of body, but the mind part is more like being a faith boy. Hello! It's the crestfallen guy. He's depressed. I will kick you into the ocean. You twit. Aha! Aha! Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Don't you fucking circle. Don't you fucking circle around me. Back up. Back up. Guess he couldn't swim. So now that we are down here in... Yeah, I guess I kind of just glossed over the fact that we got attacked by that guy. I feel like he might have showed up already for another character. I don't remember. We can go ahead and use a transient curse. And what that will allow us to do is engage with ghosts. As far as I can tell, it is literally an item just for this one type of enemy. I cannot even begin to explain how weird it is that that's a thing, but hey, it's Dark Souls. You know? Don't let them tell you that you're doing it wrong. I'm putting that silver ring back on. I'll remember. I want that extra 20% experience, baby. Whoa, sounds like we just had a catastrophe in the living room. Someone knocked over a thing. Honestly, it could have been Megan. Although we do have a new kitty cat in the house. His name is Theodore. You can call him Theo or Teddy for short. And he's a sweet little boy that we just adopted a few days ago. Actually, I guess it was yesterday. It feels like we've already gotten to know him so well. And he is an absolute sweetie. Just a little ball of love. There's a picture in the Discord. If you haven't already joined, there's another reason for you. Here we have another Dark Souls trap of guy hiding in wall. Luckily, we have one of the world's longest swords, and so we can just clip into the wall just a bit and get rid of him. Ooh, a fog wall. I should look at that. Nope. Monsters. So the thing with these transient curses is that they only last for 5 minutes. A lot of these ghosts have have an increased chance to drop them. That guy there had 2 of them. The dude on the ground, not the enemy. But the problem is, you can end up in a situation where if either you die enough times or you just take too long, you can run out of transient curses and just be stuck in a position where you're surrounded by enemies that you can't fight. And that's no fun for anybody. Alright, this next area is an absolute troll. I fought so hard to get through this area my first time through, and holy guacamole, is it trolly. Once you get in here far enough to trigger the ghost's appearance, they're suddenly fucking everywhere. Thankfully, we have an enormous weapon, so we can just basically clear the room with it. And we have enough power behind it that we're actually one-shotting these guys, which is just great. Get out of here, you. And every new room you go into, more of these guys are spawning. Sometimes in places you can see, sometimes in the ceiling or walls around you. Sometimes they're in an angle where it's hard to even hit them, and they don't seem to know what to do either. As soon as I switch to the vertical strike, she comes down here. Screw you, lady. Yeah, this house has like 15 ghosts in it or something, and they can go through walls, so they just constantly pop out at you. And it's the worst. You might have spotted this one waiting for us, but I bet you didn't spot this one. Yeah, they're in the fucking roof, and they wait for you to come around the corner and then stab you in the head. How shitty is that? Come down here and fight me. Yeah. Did I get him? No. Yeah. Did I get him? Nope. It's too high. Yeah. I got that one. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Get out of here. These guys are just the worst. When they're strong enough to, like, two-shot you, and you don't know what the hell's going on, just getting surrounded by them is an immediate death trap. Even with stronger characters, if you don't have enough poise to avoid getting stun-locked, a group of those guys wiggling their daggers at you can absolutely accomplish it. Alright, let's not get distracted here. There's a couple things that we need to get in this house. The first is actually on the house. Those of you who are keen-eyed and also paying close attention may have noticed that there's a dude on the roof. Let's go talk to him. Does stamina recover more slowly on ladders? I've never noticed that before. Huh. Neat. Is it the same speed as shielding? Yeah, I think it is. Well, that's cool. Hello. Hey, it's Willow. No, it's just the same clothes.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Oh, sure enough, key to the seal.
The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Oh. Okay, yeah. And that was why we went to fight Sif, who was guarding the grave of Sir Artorias. And we got his ring. And his ring is what allows us to safely travel down in the Abyss, which this is not. You will know it when you see it. They kind of just went for it. Somewhere around the back here, I believe I ran past an exit. Or what? Oh no, it's back this way. Very spirally building. really long, unnecessarily long hallways that don't really connect anything. Not how I would design a building, but okay. And this is the guy that always gets you, because he doesn't pop up until you go out there to get that ring. And then, typically, by the time you get to him, your curse will have worn off. Sure enough, mine had. Get out of here. I don't mind using another one, though, because there will be more ghosts. Okay, whoop, that's actually the way I wanted to go. This way. So we'll turn and head up around the corner here. And go this way. And I believe up here there's another soul item. We're actually up above the roof of the building now. You can see where there's some more items over there. That is actually a rare ring of sacrifice right there. I'm going to go over and pick that up as well. Look at this view. Wow, it's beautiful. Why do I feel like they're going to spawn an enemy right behind me when I look? Or have some bald guy come and kick me in a pit. Bunch of assholes. Almost missed that. That would have been hilarious if I just rolled right into the abyss. Well, it's technically not the abyss, but you get the idea. A rare ring of sacrifice. And I believe that is all for the roof. You can actually come to the roof and drop down into this room where all of the ghosts were, if you're interested. It's just another way to access that area. Honestly, I don't think dropping in and taking damage is really the best plan for literally throwing yourself into an ambush. It's like, oh, I want to be staggered and also take a little damage. That's how I want to take on this ambush. For sure. Come on, Winslow, kick it into high gear. Let's go. Don't fall in the pit. This contraption does not move. None of them will until we use the key to the seal to open this crappy gate. I guess it has a keyhole. Anyway. And here there is a lever with a cutscene that scared my cat. Literally, I have my cat, the new boy, Theo, in my lap. Playing Dark Souls. I'm fighting ghosts. Monsters are popping out. There's like clanging and sword noises and stuff. And he's down, he's fine. And then I play that cutscene and he sees those doors open and the water start coming out. And he's just like, oh, hell no. He did like a backflip off of my shoulder onto the floor behind me. Like, I ain't getting wet. I'm out of here. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, look, there's a Valley of Drakes right over there. You can tell from the drakes. The big valley shape of it all. So boom, another shortcut open. I believe if we wander around out here for long enough, we'll find some more people. Yes, there he is. These assholes. These guys want to fight. Whoop. Whoop, I messed it up twice in a row. Don't get grabbed by that one. It's a real crapper. I'm gonna get the backstab? Yeah. Nice! Shing! Oh! Oh no, he's not getting up. I wasn't sure for a second. He sort of twitched. And I was like, oh, he's coming. He's ready. Pots! Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, and of course they are going to troll you with this item here. So don't fall for that shit. Come around the corner, you asshole. Yeah, I saw you. Oh my god. He's just waiting. Did I break his AI by peeking around the corner? Oh, I think we might have. Yeah, he forgot how to fight. That's sad. These guys are awesome. They are, I don't know what they're called, like Dark Knights or something, Skeleton Knights, but they rule. They're slick as hell. They're super dangerous, but they're also great parry training, and they drop a really neat, unique item called a Dark Hand. I mean, there's a couple ways to get it, but random drop from these guys is probably the easiest, straight out. Boom. We got another boy over here. Whoops. Yeah, Yeah, he's gonna treat us with some goop that makes us move more slowly if we get near him, so I'm just gonna stay back here. Try and dodge that next tongue. Alright. Got there. Yeah, you will get to see what they look like, don't worry. He's basically a big pile of bodies that have a face like a skull. Well, there he goes, and he just pooped out one of those flying guys. The ones that come up to you and then get so angry they blow up. I've known people like that. Just, ah! No control. Hey guys. Oh, you're like clipping through each other. That's weird. There's a dude hiding out in one of these little doors. Hello? You wanna blow? You wanna fucking explode? These guys don't have a really big radius on them, but it's big enough to be a great troll. Where's... Am I losing it? Or did one of the guys already come out to fight me? I guess one of them came out to get me. Oh, I was late on that parry. Come on out, buddy. Kinda got his head stuck for a second there. Look at their cool skull helmets. Or do they have skull faces? I'm not sure. The whole armor is kind of bone themed, so could be either, to be honest. We're gonna go back here past this boy. There's some more items to be had up here. There's actually a chest that you can see if you come here early on. That is like super tantalizing, and it feels like you could get to it, but before you lower the water level, there's a death plane above this entire area, even though this area is under like 2 inches of water. So you can't actually jump down here and get this early, even though it really feels like you should be able to. I mean, maybe there's like a glitched way to do it, but you're not intended to, at least. This chest, yeah. So right over there, that ledge, is where you come in, and the guy pops out of the ground right before the fog wall. Yeah. So if you just look across, you'll see that chest sitting there and just think, what the heck is in there? And why did they put it somewhere that I literally can't get to? Because if you try and drop down to this ledge, which you can do from right up there, you can flip and roll right down here, you'll die. Even though it's a pretty short fall, you'll always die because there's a death plane there, set up explicitly to prevent you from getting over there early. Just a real Richard relocation, if you ask me. I don't know if there's anything around that corner. Let's check. Nope. I didn't think so. There's a guy here, though. That was really early. The best part is, I'm so strong, I don't even need to fight these guys with, like, parries and shit. Just go for the big bam. Just fucking smack them. Are you ready? You're gonna fucking drop your guard, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now I'm gonna eat your yogurt. This boy actually runs around the side from right there. So if you try and come around and grab this thing, you'll be halfway through reading the name of it and he'll come around and backstab you. Gotta use another curse before this next room. Just because. FromSoft be trolling. We're about to have a couple of those boys, as well as another skeleton man. All want to fight us at the same time. And here's one. Dang. Oh, I got hit with the goop. Now I am very slow. Like, slower than normal. Very slow. Oh god. Oh, and I'm also poisoned. Forgot to mention that part. I think you take reduced to healing too. Stop it. Oh, I just barely didn't die. He just barely whiffed and gave us a reprieve there. Alright. Hey, guy. Seriously, I came up into his tongue and took that much damage? Alright, that's fine, I guess. Does look like he can't aim down, which is kind of hilarious. Look at that face! Ooh, jump deck. They like me now. Boom. And the finisher. Gross. What more can I say but gross? I believe there's also a guy chilling down these stairs. Yeah, there he is. Come and get me, buddy. Bring me your experience. That was really early. Gonna give me the kick and the grab. Oh, double kick. I only need the tiniest sliver of stamina in order to parry. So that kick stab plan doesn't actually work as well as he thinks. Got the dark hand. Sweet. That thing's cool. I'm going to go ahead and put it on this hand just to show y'all what it looks like. It's like the signature weapon of the bad boys. This bloody fist. When you raise it, it creates this blah, 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 blah. This wicked shield. Just so freaking cool looking. Alright, so I believe that guy came out to fight us. Yeah. There should be two ghosts in here too. Well, hello, sir. I too have a wobbly. Okay, whoa. I don't know if I can parry with the dark hand. I don't know if the timing is different. But that's what its special attack looks like. That pink left-handed grab he just did. If they get you with one of those, you're in bad shape. And I somehow don't have any healing. That's kind of a bummer, actually. Did I already kill the ghosts that are supposed to be floating over and fighting me? Maybe. Okay. We got no Estus, so this is not the run where we're going to fight the boss, but, you know, I'll show you where it is. We'll have to go back and get more Estus and then come back and fight this boss, because this is not a boss that I can no-hit. But there he is, just on the other side of that fog wall. Alright. We can just have bare hands, isn't that wild? So you have the shield, and then the... I guess it's a parry. Maybe it has to be in the right hand in order to do the grab attack. I don't know. Anyway, let's go home. I have a miracle that does this now. So I don't have to use bones for this character. So that path that we just ran, there is a shorter way. And there's an easier way to get to a lot of these places. Let's see here. We're going to attune... We don't want Wrath of the Gods for this fight. Let's take Regeneration, or Replenishment. Lightning Spear seems good. Homeward... Homeward I don't think we need for this one. Let's take... do we want Great Heal? Let's take Great Heal. And then... Should I summon help for this fight? I guess not. Not that hard. Right? Right, we can do it. We got our faith up pretty high with this character. Almost a 40. Strength and endurance and vitality are back there as well. I actually went and made the Great Sword of Artorias. Which ironically ended up being a huge waste of time and effort. Because I'm unable to wield it effectively. Which is hilarious, because it's a great sword, and I have 26 strength. And it's like, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, also, I'm getting a whole bunch of effects applied to me because of this shield. It's the blood shield. It raises your resistance to a bunch of different things, like, well, let's see. Looks like bleed. What is the black one? Poison? Maybe? Wait, well, there's... Hang on. There's curse, there's bleed, and then... What is the blue one? I have no idea. Anyway... it helps prevent a bunch of those by raising our resistances, but when you put it on, it gives you a little taste of it, like, ah! I don't know if that's the flavor or what, but check this fucking thing out. Boom! That is a wicked stab, just fucking the wind up on that thing. Unfortunately, we can't wield it because we aren't smart enough. Yes, you heard that right. This great sword requires 20 int, you know, plus 18 dex, which would be a little more achievable, but 11 more levels in int? No thanks. We'll stick with our occult Zweihander. Alright, I guess I didn't actually rest at Firelink, so let's warp back there, and then go right down to the boss. I'm not going to cut back to the boss area, because I do want to show you guys the shortest route back. You can actually do it just running past enemies, you don't have to even worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here. Have I not like super kindled this bonfire? I'm gonna do that now because this is definitely a fight where having 20 Estus is an advantage because it can become a war of attrition if things go badly. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's go ahead and offer up some humanity to become a human again. And then we will kindle this bonfire. Boom. Up to 15. And up to 20. Nice. And we're out of here. Yeet. Alright, so here's the path. I think I'm going to talk for like the first half of this and then fast forward it to fit my voice. So you run down from Firelink, take the elevator, make sure you don't fall in the pit. Once you get down to the bottom, you just run across the bridges. You're going to run straight past the ghosts down in the water area there. Go across the bridge and immediately turn to the left, and the contraption which previously didn't work now will work. I just realized I'm not going to be able to speed this up because the audio and video are not on separate tracks. Actually, well, I could speed it up, but it would have weird... It would do weird things, so I'll just show you. I forgot that the way I record these now, it's a little bit easier because I don't have to like sync up the audio every time, but it also means that my voice is automatically baked in, and so if I do something dumb, like record an episode where my voice is too loud or too quiet, like really badly in one direction, there's just nothing I can do about it, because if I raising it, I would raise the game volume, which wouldn't make it like seem any louder. You feel me? Alright, so like I said, we're going to run past these guys. Just because if you're trying this a few times, you don't want to... Oh, those guys have like the longest reach in the game, I swear. Of non-boss enemies with melee weapons, those are probably... That might be one of the longest reaches. It's just a crazy how long those little sickle arms go. And we just keep running. Let my stamina recharge a little here. So we slip past this guy. Because if we don't have curse, we can't even block these guys. But you can roll if you get the iframes right. We do want to draw this guy forward just a little bit so we can go past him and go down this elevator. And fuck you, Mr. Ghost. Look at me down there just smiling. Winslow's like, yeah, I got a pig hat. Let's go. And just for, you know, posterity's sake, send the elevator back. Alright, we're going to run out here. We're going to go... Oh, I never even picked this up. Seriously? Okay. We're going to go past two... I don't know what these guys are called. Skeleton Knights. Just run right by. Head down here to the water. Go over to the right corner. Go up here. Be aware that there is now probably 2 or 3 dudes chasing us. There's another one coming around the corner now. Thankfully, those gigantic piles of skelemen with faces on the front don't get... These guys are really good at backstabbing, by the way. Yeah, look at that. They'll plunge in and get you even as you run right past. Ah! Ah! Oh, God, the ghosts. And fog wall. Don't forget to put on the ring, me. Note to me. Crazy thing is, I even had a ghost come through this wall once. Yeah, look at him. Look at him, he's coming. Alright, I'm going. I'm out of here. Let's go. I'm going to put on that other ring. The Covenant of Artorias. I don't know why it's called a Covenant. It's just a ring. Okay. And there's some long stairs. Some really long stairs. Unnecessarily long stairs, but resist the urge to leap from the very top, because you will assuredly hit one of those stone parts that sticks out and feel like an idiot when you die from fall damage in the room right before the boss. Yes, don't ask me how I know this. And for maximum style points, we backstep into the pit. As soon as we land, we can start replenishing. Boom. Get our sword, two-hand it, because this is a DPS challenge. Let's friggin' go. Oh, fucking hell. Seriously? He did his ranged attack even though I ran right up to him. That's fine, I guess. Boom! 386. Okay, we can work with that. Our regeneration is really going to help us just focus on doing... Oh, seriously. Just focus on doing damage and not so much on maintaining our health pool quite as much as we'd otherwise have to. We'll try and keep it above half if we can, just because these guys can go wild with damage all of a sudden. Oh god, there's two of them now. Oh! So this is what happens. After a certain amount of time passes, a second one of the 4 kings, that's who we're fighting by the way, will show up. I'm going to have one more time just to get rid of him. I'm going to heal, and then immediately dodge. There he is. Whoa! Oh, I was blocking for that one. Go ahead. Whoa! Easy there, buddy. I'm going to go for another Estus here. Sweet. And, oops. Okay, my bad. Yeah! So interestingly with these guys, they have like an extra effect added on to their sword where the closer you are to them, the less damage it seems to do. Or at least if you only get hit with the hilt, it doesn't do very much. Oh man, the third one's already here. Yeah, they spawn after a fixed amount of time. So not only is it bad if they're doing attacks that deal tons of damage, it's also bad if they're doing an attack that takes a long time. Like the one where they grab you is the worst. What is happening? Lost track of my character for a second. Right now it looks like the AI for the second king is being cool though. He's not like stabbing us while we're fighting his friend. He's just waiting in the background. So that's nice. Boom, 2 down. Now the cool thing is about this fight... Oh, you missed. Oh, you hit me. Fuck. I was gonna say, oh, you missed out, but you didn't. The cool thing about this fight is that you can either kill 4 of the kings, or deal... Ah! Yeah, I could not back up fast enough for that. Don't kill me with one healing, please. You can either kill 4 kings, or deal enough damage to clear that health bar at the bottom of the screen. Oh, and the other king... This 4th king is helping his friend, so that's obnoxious. The weirdest thing is, even after you kill this one, there'll be another king. So apparently there's 5 kings? Come on, swing, 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 swing. Okay, down to the last one, in theory. You missed. But if we hang out long enough, he will summon another friend, which is weird. You would think for the first 3 you'd have to deal with there being more than one, but for the 4th one there's still one more. Don't ask me to explain it. Also, the hitbox is really weird sometimes. If you're really close to them and you do a swinging attack like that, you can end up going, oh! Right past them. I've never once managed to dodge this, and I think I'm going to get a kill where I take out the bottom health bar before actually killing this 4th king. That happens if you deal a lot of like overkill damage to the kings as you go along, because the extra damage you deal to one gets applied to the health bar but not to the next one. So you can get a situation like that where you defeat the boss but the last king looks like he still had some health left. No big deal. We get the first of our 4 Lord souls. This is actually a bequeathed shard of the Lord, and I wasn't quick enough putting my silver ring back on. Incidentally, as soon as you've defeated the boss and got that victory screen, you can take the ring off and put on the whatever other one you want. Poof! Oof. There's also a dude down here. I don't know how the hell you find him or, like, where he's at, to be honest. I don't think he appears if certain conditions aren't met. Let me see here. Yeah, also the abyss is just straight up dark. Like, there's nothing for you to light up. And the perspective is super fucking weird because of that. I'm gonna kind of go in circles further and further away from the thing here. He is down here, I think. I don't know exactly where. This reminds me of that area in the darkness in Bloodborne. Remember the one where you go down and there's like a dude made entirely of eyeballs? Always taking that faith, baby. We got an occult weapon. It scales well with faith. Alright, well, that is all for this episode of Dark Souls. I'm going to work back to Firelink. Probably tidy up my armor with the extra souls we've got. Then we do a little upgrading. See what's what. So we can buy Twinkling Titanite from the giant blacksmith in Orlando, so there's really no reason to throw away souls on anything other than leveling up and building up our gear. So next episode, I have no idea what I'm going to do next. How exciting!